And joining me now from Tampa, Florida via satellite, it's two gentlemen from a company called Best Choice Software, Pete Hoyt and Sonny Decker. They are the co-CEOs. Guys, what do you have for us this week?
Yeah, this week I'd like to show you how our stock search wizard works. In Best Choice Software, we have over 40,000 securities to look at. And what I'm showing you here on the screen is our stock search wizard. Now, I have selected the Amex, NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, indexes, futures, mutual funds, the two Canadian exchanges, and the London market. Now, I can start getting rid of things that we don't want to look at. So let's say we don't want to look at the London markets, the Canadian markets, mutual funds, futures, and indexes. So let's just start with the three major stock exchanges. We have 7,200 securities to start with. Now, the next thing I want to look at is the average volume. So I'll select average volume out of my list down below here. I click the Add button, and to the right I have a scroller that shows the average volume from the lowest volume all the way up to the highest volume stock. Now, typically when I'm showing this, I ask people, do you want to trade high volume securities or low volume securities? And they always say they want to trade high volume securities because high volume securities have a lot of liquidity, which means that that the bid and ask spreads are very tight, so that if you buy it and you don't want it, you can sell it with a very small differential. Whereas a low volume stock, you buy it, let's say at $20, and you want to sell it, well, they'll offer you 10 for it, so you lose a lot of money on the spread. So what I'm going to do now is move the mouse up. I can either click or I can drag and bring it up to a level where I'm happy, let's say about 500,000 shares. So when I bring it up to 500,000 shares, I've gotten rid of about 6,000 securities I'm not interested in even looking at. Now, the next thing I want to look at is make sure that the securities have options. So I select options available. I add that choice, and that's a true-false question. So when I added that one choice, I got rid of about 100 stocks I don't want to look at. So I'm now left with 1,500 securities that meet all of the conditions that I've selected so far. Now, the last condition I'm going to add is the stock price. So when I add the stock price in, here is the prices of all stocks from penny stocks all the way up to the most expensive stock, which I ask people, and usually they always tell me the correct answer. It's Berkshire Hathaway, the most expensive stock out there. So again, we can select what level price securities we're interested in, and again, I can either click or I can drag up from the bottom. Now, I like to ask people, as an options trader, do you think I'm interested in trading high-price securities or low-price securities? Generally, they say high-price securities because I'm not buying the stock itself, I'm only buying an option. So if I have a high-priced stock, it's going to move around a lot more, have a lot more dollar movement, which is what I want for my options. So I can bring this up to a level of, say, I don't know, maybe $50 or so, and I'm left with about 200 securities that my wizard has found for me. So you see, at this point in time, I've started with a universe of 40,000 securities, and I whittled it down to those securities that I'm interested in. This is what our search wizard does for us. At this point in time, I can save this list of stocks. I can create a list and give it a name. I can call it, I will call it Don, and just for simplicity's sake, and save it. And so now I have a list of Don's stocks. So that's how basically our search wizard works.
If you'd like to download a free demo of the software, go to their website, bestchoicesoftware.com. Pete, thanks so much.